What the hell is up with this insane chick? Or the female lunacy? She's like the mother of all evil, the damn tree of knowledge of good and evil. Check out her work in the Bible and apocryphal texts. She's always tied to dangerous seduction, tempting sin, and stripping away divine wisdom. These stories use symbolic images to warn about immoral behavior and the spiritual repercussions. Here's the rundown of biblical and apocryphal texts that dive into it. 1. The foreign woman in the book of Proverbs. This seductive woman keeps popping up in Proverbs, where she's the epitome of madness. That's the complete opposite of wisdom. Proverbs, chapter 9, verses 13 to 18. She's got tricks up her sleeve to deceive men. Sweet talk and a deceptive facade. She kissed him with a bold face and said, "Come, let's get down and dirty with love until morning." Proverbs chapter 7 verses 13 to 18. She promises a good time, but it's a one-way ticket to spiritual doom. Proverbs chapter 7 verse 27. Playing with emotions. She preys on the gullibility and ignorance of young men. Proverbs chapter 7 verse 7. Leading them into a moral pitfall. On the flip side, divine wisdom in Proverbs, it also calls out to men, but for a life filled with the fear of God. She's like a motherly figure who guides and supports her children to walk in righteousness and law. Wisdom gives life and knowledge to those who seek it. 2. Delilah in the book of Judges chapter 16 verses 4 to 21. Delilah embodies seduction that's downright destructive. She uses cunning and psychological pressure to betray Samson. She nagged him day in and day out, pushing him to his limits until he couldn't take it anymore. Judges chapter 16 verse 16. Her madness is in her alliance with Samson's enemies, exploiting her carnal weakness to bring him down. 3. The great prostitute in the Apocalypse chapter 17 verse 1 to 6. A symbol of corruption and idolatry. This figure lures nations with extravagant luxury and deceptive power. She's the mother of all evil. The kings of the earth have been getting it on with her Revelation chapter 17 verse 2. Her madness is all about pride, material wealth, and spiritual tyranny. 4. Apocryphal texts, the caution against seductive women. They're basically the minions of the great prostitute, the mother of all evil. Ecclesiastical Siracid chapter 26 verses 9 to 12. The adulterous woman reels you in with a wink of her eye. Her gaze is like a raging fire. This text paints the unfaithful woman as a trap leading to disgrace and destruction. Testament of Reuben Apocryphal. It warns about female beauty being used to mess with men's heads. Testament of Reuben chapter 5 verses 1 to 5, linking seduction with idolatry. 5. Madness versus wisdom. The madness of these women represents a disconnect from God and the allure of sin. Throughout the Bible, seduction is often tied to idolatry. Hosea chapter 4 verses 12 to 13. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 verse 12. The flesh going against the spirit. Galatians chapter 5 verses 19 to 21. Ecclesiastes meaningless pursuits chapter 7 verse 26. The crazy woman is like the ultimate temptation. Her tactics, sweet talk, deceptive looks, manipulation, are used to showcase the dangers of giving in to selfish desires. The apocryphal texts hammer home the importance of choosing divine wisdom who is the mother of all good, and brings life, Proverbs chapter 8, verse 35, over fleeting pleasures that lead to death.